Hi, Dan Krause here, estate planning and elder law attorney, and I want to talk to you a little bit about probate. What is probate, and why is it necessary? Uh, but first, I want to tell you that here at Krause Estate Planning and Elder Law Center, we help elders and their loving families avoid losing everything to the high cost of nursing care at the end of life. So about probate, what is probate? Probate has been kind of a boogeyman for elder attorneys and estate planning attorneys to get people to do estate planning, and rightly so. There is a burden that has to go along with probate, and it can be avoided. However, um, not everybody does the planning to avoid it, so there are a lot of probates, and we help people get through the probate process. It can be fairly painless. It does take time, but let's talk about what it is. Well, the probate process is a court process that has been developed to get people's estates or the money and property that they have from them, if they've died, to the people that they wanted to go to, or at least to the family members, um, because there's no other legal process um, that you can get somebody's um, things from their name into someone else's name unless they have planned during lifetime. Now, some of the ways that you can plan during lifetime is that you can, for let's say life insurance accounts, you can put beneficiaries on those. Those will avoid probate. For IRAs and 401ks, if you put a beneficiary on those accounts, they also will avoid probate. If you put things into a revocable living trust, those are now set to go to whoever you say at the end of life. So those will also avoid probate. But for those things that you haven't planned for, so let's say you have a house and that house is in your name, or it's in your spouse's name. And then after both of you and your spouse die, or just you if you're a single person, then that house is still in your name until it gets transferred. So how does it get transferred? It has to be a court process. And the reason I think that they developed the court process is because we didn't want people just rushing in, claiming the house, putting their flag in the front yard and saying, now this is mine, the person has died, and I hereby claim it. That would be really not fair, number one, but it would cause a lot of perhaps chaos and violence, people fighting over a deceased person's property. I can imagine that's how it went in the caveman days, caveman and cavewoman days. When someone would die, people would just rush in and grab whatever they had. They might not even wait until after the person has passed away. We don't want that in our society, so we've set up rules. So the rules are administered in the probate court. So what do you have to do when a person dies? You have to announce it to the probate court. You tell the probate court, hey, probate court, this person has passed away. And then there are forms and rules that you have to follow in order to be appointed as the representative, the person who is going to make sure that the assets get from where they go to where they are to where they need to go. And also take on the responsibility of paying the bills of the person who has passed away and making sure that's all squared away and tied up in the end. It is an orderly process. There are a lot of rules in probate and which forms you need to use and how you need to fill them out and who you need to talk to and which courts you need to go into. And if you have property in multiple states, you have to follow the rules in each state where the property resides. And so it can be a complicated process. The end result, though, is that everything now is taken out of the deceased person's name and put into the names of their family or loved ones. So that is just a very general overview of what the probate process is. We'll have some future talks about different parts of probate, different things that you can do in probate, and different ways that you may be able to avoid probate. So, if you have a loved one who has passed away, I'm very sorry to hear about that. Uh, and I hope that you don't have to go through the probate process. But if you do, you may want a guide to help you along the way. And we have experts in the field here at Krause Estate Planning and Elder Law Center. If you're in that need, please give us a call. It doesn't cost anything to call us and see whether there's something that we can help you with. 608 268 5751. That's 608 268 5751. Probates in Wisconsin. Thank you.